I'm so excited to test out 5 super popular perfumes with you. Some of them are quite new, some of them are new to me. Let's start. So the first one I was so excited to try out because it has been super hyped up. And that one is Yum Marshmallow by Kayali. Yum Boujee Marshmallow. And this one is 81. So it took them 81 tries to get it right, in their opinion. This one has main accords of sweet, vanilla, and fruity. And the notes are freesia, lemon, nectarine, blossom, and apple in the top, marshmallow, strawberry, coconut, and orange blossom in the middle, and whipped cream, sugar, vanilla, musk, raspberry, and ambroxan in the base. Let's see what people say it smells like. So, people say it smells a lot like Strawberry Snowflakes by Bath & Body Works. Also, Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter, Boardwalk Delight by Skylar, and a lot of other perfumes. So, I was not super hyped up when it came out because we have had so many of those marshmallow-y, strawberry kind of perfumes. For example, Burberry Her and all of those other perfumes that seem to smell a lot like Burberry Her, and we have a lot of flankers for that one. Also something like Oriana and Love Don't Be Shy, those marshmallow orange blossom perfumes, because this one also has orange blossom and marshmallow. And I have to say, I was a little bit bored by that DNA just because it has been done so many times. But this one is very pleasant. I like it, but I have other perfumes like it. For example, I have Strawberry Snowflakes by Bath & Body Works. I have the body mist, I have the shower gel, I may even have the body butter, I'm not too sure about that. But I have, funnily enough, the shower gel in my bathroom at the moment. So I know the scent very well, and it smells almost exactly like Strawberry Snowflakes. So this one is a very fun, very sweet strawberry marshmallow scent, and that's basically it. I don't really get any of those top notes. I don't get freesia, lemon, nectarine blossom, apple, nothing. I mainly get marshmallow, strawberry, orange blossom, so the middle notes, a little bit of the vanilla, the Kayali vanilla, and that's basically it. Yeah, so it's not a very complex scent to me. It's very likable if you like gourmand, sweet scents. And the Burberry Her, for example, is quite similar, but that one has a very deep character to it, which makes it a lot more mature and sexy. And this one is just a lot more light and happy and fun. But yeah, it doesn't smell like a niche perfume to me. It smells like a body mist. And I have a body mist that smells almost exactly the same. The only difference is that this one has actually quite a good longevity and sillage. So this one, when I sprayed it on for the first time on my hand, I could smell it hours and hours later. It's not a strong perfume. It's not like everybody's gonna smell you. But I would say like arm length distance, people can smell you if you overspray. It's nice, it's likable. If all of my marshmallow strawberry perfumes, like I have one from Jeanne Art, which is called Pavlova, that one smells a lot like this one. I also have another one that's called Pavlova from Nicolai Parfumeur. If those are all empty and I used them all up, then I would consider buying it because I do like the DNA, and this one is a lot more, as I said, happy, fluffy, sweet than, for example, Oriana, perfumes like that. Those are a lot more strong and a lot more potent when it comes to the orange blossom part. And this one is just a more young, fun, sweet alternative. So I like it. It's not that I'm like wowed by it. It seems like TikTok is full, and also YouTube, of people that are absolutely floored by it and love and adore it, and that's so good for them. But for me personally, I did not feel the same. But I do like it a lot more than the next one. And this one, I was so excited to try. So this one is from Montale, and I like a lot of their perfumes actually. This one is Dallachai. And this one has main accords of warm, spicy, lactonic, and coffee, with notes of passion fruit, clove, saffron, and cardamom in the top, middle notes of milk and coffee, and base notes of musk and amber. So I have to be honest, I just saw the name chai and I was amazed, because I'm always on the hunt for a good chai perfume. And then I saw the bottle, looked so beautiful, so I was like, okay, I'm going to sample it. So then when I first sampled it, I looked at the notes and I was like, first of all, this does not smell like a chai tea perfume, at least not in the dry down. Second of all, to me, it does not really smell like the notes. And third of all, I feel like this is a fruit chuli. Yeah. I don't know why there is no patchouli listed. It must be the combination of those other notes, but this one smells like a typical fruit chuli to me. It smells a lot like bitter peach and all of those other perfumes where I always tell you, oh no, I don't like it. And I don't know what it is, but my nose just picks up those notes and makes it super potent, and I'm now getting a headache as we speak. It's so strange. So let me tell you, I think you get mainly the passion fruit. You do get the clove and the cardamom. So at first you have a chai type of feeling and it's a little bit milky, but then as it dries down, this chai tea part fleets and it's just in the background, a little bit of those chai spices, but it's not a chai tea scent whatsoever. And I always get this fruity thing mixed in with something very earthy and off-putting, which to me smells like patchouli, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the coffee with the saffron, I don't know. But this is a very easy no for me. Then let's continue with a brand that I want to discover more of. This is Chabaud, and they make, I would say, milk perfumes in different variations. So I tried Lait et Chocolat before and something else. And now I have the Lait concentré by Chabaud. I didn't really want to test it out because it just sounded like strong milk. And that's not really my thing. But actually, this is my favorite. And it smells like milk. And I'm very shocked that I like it as much as I do. So let's get into the notes. This one has main accords of lactonic, caramel, and sweet. And it has 3 notes. In the top it has milk, in the middle coconut, and in the base caramel. And people say it smells a lot like a lot of perfumes that I do not know. So the thing is, with this collection of perfumes, there is something in here that I'm almost nose blind to. So sometimes I can smell those perfumes, sometimes I cannot. Sometimes more potent, and sometimes it's very just a distant smell somewhere. So that's a pity, because I want them to be potent, but most of them are not. And this one is one that is the strongest of them all. Maybe that's why I like it the most, because the others I cannot really smell. But the Lait et Chocolat one I could smell, and I did not really feel a lot for that perfume. This one, it's very graphic. It's very clear to me what this smells like. So if you've ever boiled milk in a pot on the right temperature, you have this smell of the milk that is warming up. It's heating up and you can smell it. It's maybe even a little frothy on the top. And then you maybe put a little bit of sugar in there and it caramelizes. And that is what this smells like. It's really natural smelling, and I feel like Chabaud wants to make those perfumes very natural smelling, very authentic. But because those perfumes I feel like are super hard to do, I mostly smell alcohol and nothing at all, basically, and just like a tiny bit of smell. And this is the first one where it's quite a strong, distinct smell that I can smell for a long time. So this one is super cozy, super comforting, goes into the direction of Milk by Commodity, but without those spices. It's even more natural smelling and very simple, very linear. You could say it smells a little bit like Bianco Latte and those types of perfumes, but those are even more complex and more perfume-y. This one is a straight up gourmand. It smells super edible, just like I told you. But for some reason, and I don't even drink milk that way, and it has been maybe, I don't know, 30 years since I drank milk like that, but yeah, I don't know. It's like a super nostalgic, happy scent to me. And I feel like I have to get a bottle of it. Next one, it's going to be quite fast, I feel like. This one is also from Chabaud, from the same line. This is Lait des Biscuits. I think this is the most popular one because who doesn't want to smell like milk and biscuits? But yeah, let's talk about the notes first. Main accords are sweet, vanilla, and caramel. And the notes are biscuit, vanilla, and caramel. And a lot of people say it smells like Chocomasque by Al Rehab, or Escapade Gourmand by Maison Mataha, or Delicia de Marshmallow by Kai's perfumes. But also people say it smells like Bianco Latte, Fire at Will, perfumes like that. To me, first of all, this one is the faintest of them all. So this one I really have to get my nose in there to be able to smell anything at all. And I put a lot of perfume on here. And I also tested it on my hand and I could barely smell anything because this one is quite neutral. But on my skin, together with my skin scent, it disappeared into almost nothing. So this is so sad to me. But once it dries down, I think this has been drying down for maybe 20 minutes. I do get a very subtle smell, which is even more simple than the Les Concentrés. And this one smells like plastic vanilla in the best way possible. So if you've ever smelled those dolls that have a vanilla kind of smell to them, or was it even strawberry? I'm not too sure, but they had like a specific smell to them. This is exactly what this smells like to me. It's, again, a very nostalgic, happy feeling that I get when I smell it because it reminds me of childhood and being a child and free and careless. And yeah, it's super nice. It's just extremely faint, a very faint smell. So both of those scents are so good that I am considering buying a full bottle of, but more so the other one because that one is like a proper perfume and this one seems like a cologne. If so, it's extremely weak. But what I smell smells really, really good. And the last one is one from my perfume advent calendar. I'm now slowly getting into all of these perfumes from the advent calendar. It was just too much at once for me. But it's so nice to get to know new perfume houses and perfumes I've never heard about. But this perfume house I know a lot of people love. It's called Memoize, or it's called Memoize, but it's from London, it says. This one is called Aurora. Love the name. I think I haven't told you before, but these perfumes are all gourmands, basically. And this one has the main accords of fruity, sweet, and aquatic. I love the bottle. And the notes are marine notes, bergamot in the top. In the middle, we have melon, pineapple, jasmine, rhubarb, and cypress. And in the base, we have musk, vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, and amber. And this one is the least gourmand perfume that we have today because it has all of those other notes that make it not as gourmand-like. But the fruits are super potent in here. You get the pineapple a lot, but you also get this marine thing going on, which is actually quite enjoyable and quite new. And it's fitting because there are a lot of scenarios in which I'm sitting in front of water and I may be eating tropical fruits or drinking a tropical fruit drink. So it makes sense and it's nice. But then there is something in here that makes me almost think of this Dallachai perfume. And I did not mix them up, but this one is a lot more fresh. This is a lot more spicy, but they both have this fruit chouly thing going on. So again, don't know what it is, but a combination of those fruits together with maybe the cypress and the jasmine and the cedar, maybe, makes it smell strangely fruity with earthy tones and green and shower gel like. It's, I don't know. No, it's just a no for me. Pineapple is in general a note that I'm on the fence about because the combination of pineapple is oftentimes the same and I don't really like the combination that people are doing. So in this case, the same. You first of all get like a very juicy pineapple and then as it dries down, it combines and then it becomes this mixture I don't really like. So that one is a miss for me. So these were all of the perfumes I wanted to discover with you. Let me know if you've tried any of them. What do you think of them? Are any of those perfumes on your wish list? I know some of them are on mine. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and I see you in my next video. Bye.